the truth says. So, uh, good people, without wasting much time, today I want us to talk about fear. Fear. I want us to discuss about fear amongst us, right? But before we, yeah, because the network is acting up, I don't know whether it's the weather or what, but 30 minutes, we are just here for 30 minutes. We are not going to take more than 30 minutes. Straight 30 minutes, we're going to close down. If you want to participate, if you want to join me, you can WhatsApp me on, yeah, you can WhatsApp me on 078268931. Let me check something. Sounds check. Okay. Yeah. You can WhatsApp me on 078268931 if you want to participate, right? I want us to talk about fear today, right? So most of the things, the reason why most of the things go wrong is because of fear. Sometimes what we are afraid of is what we don't know, right? What we think, right? So let me keep my WhatsApp on here so that I can see if there are people that want to join me, right? Um, yeah, but I spoke to a few people during the day. People will come as time goes on. But I want us to talk about fear. If you want to join, WhatsApp me on 078268931. Let's discuss this thing. So sometimes as people, we are still on the topic of migration of Africans from all over Africa and coming down to South Africa. So what I've realized is what holds us back is fear. Whether you are still outside South Africa, what makes you to start to move is fear, right? And then what makes us now when we are here, what makes us not to plan to go back is also fear, right? But sometimes uh, what we must understand is you cannot run forever. You can never run forever. That's impossible. Uh, you can go this side, go that side, go that side, go that side, but at the end, you will come back home. That's the truth of it. Like you can not run away forever. One day is one day. You will have. Let me confirm. Let me check something. You can all right. Not run away forever. One day is one day. You will have. Let me. All right. I was just checking the sounds. You know, I'm the behind the scenes. I'm the man in front of the scenes. I'm the man everywhere. So we only have 30 minutes. Most of the things that make bad decisions is fear. Like as men, as people, we must learn to stand our ground. Right. So uh, we are faced with a lot of challenges each and every day in our lives, and if we don't make this proper decisions, we will live with consequences, right? So that's how life is generally. If you don't make proper decisions, you live with consequences, right? Some consequences are long-term consequences, right? You live with those consequences for a long time. You can avoid up, right? So one day we will have people coming here. I want to ask people, what is it that we are afraid of as human beings? What is it that we are afraid of as human beings? Most of the people that, okay, most of the people that I've seen, uh, talking about fearful things. They are talking from thinking, because they don't plan sometimes. They don't plan on how to address issues that they are faced with. So if you don't plan, somebody said one day, said, not planning is actually planning to fail. If you want to plan to fail, just stop planning. Then automatically you will fail. So let me tell you the truth. If we don't plan because we have got too much fear in us, then we must know that one day we'll live with consequences, right? Uh, looking at the things that are happening around us, I'm telling you, you might have witnessed that to say, we are faced with challenges. They did not sit in their houses, start to go on WhatsApp and Twitter and just say, let's form let's form WhatsApp groups where we'll talk our problems there and it ends there. They did not take it to Facebook or to what you call TikTok just to spread the message that they are faced with a problem. They said no. We need to stand up and go to the ground and actually express how we feel, right? Even though they were told that there will be heavy police, there will be army, there will be people will be arrested if they break the law, there will be, and they were also told that there will be what? Or there was money, I think it was half a billion, that was put on the table for that one particular day so that they can use that money to combat any form of crime or any form of unlawful activities that might happen and all those things. Despite all those factors that may sound scary, they took off their shirts, some of them. Man, they walked the streets on a scorching sun. They said, we want our voice to be heard, right? And they did not end there. They are still pushing to make their voice heard. So I've been listening. I've been listening. The thing is, when we are not here on the live, it's not like we are not speaking. We are speaking to people. We are talking to people every day. We are going around. We are in WhatsApp groups. We are talking all these things. We are talking to people. But the problem now comes when what people are talking about is only fear. See, the only message that we get from people is fear, fear, fear. No one is talking about plan. I'll give you an example, right? Don't misquote me on the example. Don't misquote me on the example. Or there are some messages coming in. Don't misquote me on the example. When I say, if there is a lion in the bush, if there is a lion in the bush, and that lion is killing people and is eating people up, and people run away and climb a tree, and the lion sits under a tree, which means those people are doomed. Because the more time the lion spends under the tree, the more hungrier it becomes. And as long as the lion can see that the meat is still up there, the lion will always wait for you there. Sometimes it may even try to climb the tree to eat you up. So imagine if there are 10 people and they see a lion coming, they all run away. They all run away. They all climb one tree, all of them. They climb one tree. all of them. Sometimes maybe not everyone will make it because the lion maybe might try to stretch its hands and try to stretch its legs and pull down the meat, right? Or sometimes the lion can just wait. But what I'm trying to show you is if you run away from a problem and have no plan at all, you might end up with consequences, right? So, what am I talking about? If there is a problem, there must be a plan on how to solve that problem. You see, if there is a problem, there must be a plan. Or maybe I didn't narrate my story right. These 10 people, they knew that the lion is coming, and they did not plan. And one day when the lion came, they all ran and they climbed the tree, right? So at the end of the day now, they are on top of the tree. Of course, they are safe, maybe to some extent, or not all of them are safe. Those that are at the top of the tree, they are safe. Those that are at the bottom, maybe they might be eaten by the lion, right? So, and those that are up there, they can't come down. They'll be forced to sit there, maybe until they die there. See? So, what am I trying to show you? That fear must not lead us, but planning must go ahead. Right? We must plan ahead. And if there is anything called fear in us, we must remove it. You see, I've spoken to a lot of people. I've spoken to a lot of people, and all the people, the only thing that they say to me is, we can't go back to our countries because we are afraid. Right. I understand that we are coming from different circumstances, and I understand that people are seeking a place to hide in South Africa to hide, but not all of them are really seeking refuge. No, no. I understand that there are economic crises. Uh, there are some economic crises or crisis in some countries, right? And there is some political instabilities, some civil wars. But in some countries, there is nothing. It's just something that needs people to step up, you see, join hands and find a solution. But because people don't want, even back at home, this one is locking himself in the house, the next door neighbor is locking himself in the house, the next one in the house, the whole community, they lock themselves in the house. Only you'll see them coming out when they are going to the buses or to the transport for them to go out of the country. And when they get out of the country, they have no plan of fixing where they are coming from. That is where the challenge we have as Africans. Because if we don't fix that now, I'm telling you, even those that are remaining back at home are still gonna come, even though there is a great cry in South Africa that people must not all of them flock to one place, or those without documents must not run here to South Africa, right? People are still gonna come because we are talking about people that finished high school last year, and some of them are finishing university. So all so what is the plan? What is the plan? We have no plan, right? Okay, now we are sitting with a situation where people are even in South Africa, they are not comfortable. They are not staying in South Africa comfortably because even here they are being arrested. They don't have proper documentations. Even those with proper documentations, they are being chased away from work and all those things. You understand? So at the end of the day, they will be here but stuck. They'll be here but stuck at the end of the day. You understand? So, what is the plan of solving this problem? You see, I'm trying to bring people together, right? I'm trying to bring people together while there is time so that we can plan. Otherwise, if people don't come together while there is time to plan, then there will only be time where people will be left with no choice but to move. Yes, you heard me right. Even if you say you me, I don't wanna move. You don't want to move. Then you after that you will be stopped from working, right? You'll be sitting at home. You must pay your rent every month. After paying your rent, you must also survive as a person. Day-to-day needs, you know, your bills, all those things, your kids, right? All those things. If you are a man, your wife, all those things, they will come upon you because you did not plan. And now you will be left with no choice to commit crime for you to survive. Then you are caught, you are arrested, put in prison. Consequences. Or you end up wanting to go back. By the time you want to go back, no money because you are not working. Then you end up sleeping on the street. You become a malunda, a, a street person, what to call it? I can't say street kid because you are an adult, but you become a street dweller, right? So these are realities of life. I remember one time I used to interview people that live on the street, stay on the street. I used to go around interviewing them, talking to them, asking them why are you on the street? Tell me, did you go to school? Did you come right with your academics? What happened after that? All those questions. I was asking them, and I was shocked with some of them. Some of them are very brilliant people, some of them are musicians, talented musicians that ended up on the streets. Maybe some of them because they were taking drugs. Yes. Maybe some of them because they were coming from abusive homes. Yes. Maybe some of them, the parents passed away and they were stuck. They didn't have anyone to look after them. They ended up opting to go to the streets. Sorry about that. They ended up going to the streets. So what I'm trying to show you is we don't want to wait until it gets there. Or even it gets to a point where local citizens are fed up, they end up pushing people physically and violently. So, because these people are stubborn, they don't want to move. You understand? We don't want things to get there. Okay, let's say we decide to go back to our countries, right? What will happen when we get there? No plan. We don't know how many people left today who say they are going back home for good. We don't know. We don't have those numbers because we don't communicate. They are back there. They are trying uh, on means of survival, and the others maybe are leaving tomorrow. Maybe others are leaving on Sunday. Maybe others are leaving next week. But at the end of the day, we'll be living one by one with no plan. And when we get back home, we'll see each other coming back again because the situation will be so dire. We'll be facing some dire situations there. So I know people don't want to speak. But there is no any other way we are going to unite without speaking. Open up your mouth, speak, discuss, talk, share information. What's the problem? Even now, we know that SATAC leaders, presidents, they are coming there, Devon, right? Is any one of us having any plan of course we have heard that much and much will go there, right? We have heard that much and much will go there, right? They are going to express their how they feel, their dissatisfaction about how things are. You understand? It's them, right? But foreign nationals, the ones that are supposed to be living, to be packing up and going, they are not even talking about, guys, here is an opportunity. Our president will be in Devon. Let's mobilize ourselves in our let's mobilize ourselves in our maybe 100,000s. Let's at least have 100,000 people that will can be there and march peacefully and hand over some, but all those things to hand over some memorandums, we've seen them. People march, hand over memorandums, nothing is done until people get frustrated. So the best thing is, what can we do to solve this thing? Let's go and meet the president. Has anyone thought of that? Let's go and meet the president. The president is a human being like us. And maybe some of us are older than him even. And some of us are younger than him. Some of us are his age. You see, he's a human being, he's not an animal. He's a human being like everyone else. We go, we meet him, we sit down with him, we go to his office, we sit down with him, we tell him to his face, no, Mr. President, we have a problem here. Can't you see the problem? If he says he can't see the problem, maybe we can help him to see the problem. If he says I can see the problem, then Mr. President, how can we solve this problem? We have got people that are we can say your children. Because if you are a president, you are the father of the nation, the leader of the nation, right? Despite your age, right? Your children, they are next door. Your children are in the bush and they are crying. They are saying, no, 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 no. They are not happy with how you are doing things. Is it possible that we bring all of them back, back home so that we sit down together and they express themselves how they are feeling and you hear them out? Then also you tell them your plans about them, how we can fix this problem, because there are problems, serious problems. I always see. I saw on social media one guy, I think he's a Shona guy from Zimbabwe, and there was a screenshot of I think a message that was sent to him. Some people swearing at him and even saying, your great grandfathers killed our parents, or your parents they killed our parents during Kukura. This Kukurawundi thing has been spoken about for years. For years. I even heard that there was a commission that was formed that was supposed to handle this Kukurawundi thing. This thing will always be a what do you call it? A pain in people's lives. In those people's lives that were affected, it will always be a pain. But in those people's lives who were not affected, they will never know about it. But the only way to move away from that is to have dialogue. Not not Mickey Mouse dialogue. No. Sit down, express yourself, speak about problems, remove fear, speak what the problem is, seek solutions. We are not we are not children. Come on. We are not children. We are not children anymore, and we are not even in our 20s anymore. We are adults. We are father of kids, and we are husbands to our wives. We are grown ups. Until when will we run around not solving issues? Let's avoid making decisions when we are angry. Never make a decision when you are angry. Let's avoid let's avoid keeping silent, even if we want to speak out what is bothering us or what is affecting us. I, as I'm telling you, there is nowhere you can run unless if you want to go and just perish in the bush. That's what they call suicidal. For you to just go straight into the bush where you know you don't even know what you will meet. Well, maybe they are hyenas, they are lions. You just go to the bush and you tell yourself, I'm not coming out of the bush anymore until you die there in the bush and leave your home, which is wrong, very wrong. Go back home, settle down, just have a peaceful sleep, drink water, relax, be sober, and think straight. There is nothing problematic about anything. There is nothing problematic about anything. Every situation is a learning curve. Whatever you went through is a learning curve. Don't always say it's a problem. It's problematic, you see, because you will never come out of it. You will carry it as a burden for the rest of your life. You will always want to be a victim. We are victims of history, you see. Many people suffered. You see, many people suffered during the times of oppression in the past. Many people suffered, right? Some suffered after the times of oppression by our colonizers. Many people suffered, but holding on to that is a big problem. You know, never hold on to that. Let it go. But what you feel you can't let go, put it on the table. Let's find a solution about it. Let's find a solution about it. So the reason why I'm saying all these things is because I know that one day, one day people will go back home. But people don't want to face that reality. One day we will go back home. One day. Whether you are documented, whether you are not documented. But one day we will go back home. Whether we like it or we don't. We can try to say no, 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 no. Me, I'm no longer going back there. But how are you going to survive? How are you going to survive? Will you be running up and down every day trying to hide? How will you feed yourself, your children, your family? Maybe you tell yourself that me alone, they must leave me, they can go, me, I'll remain. Whatever comes, I'll take it. But situations will be so tense. You see, situations will be so tense in the future. You see, it's different. It's different. There's a lot of things that have happened in South Africa. Some of them we avoid talking about them because it's the truth. We try to shy away from it. There is nothing that is hidden that will never surface or that will never be exposed. You can hide something, but you cannot hide it forever. One day it will be exposed. Hence, I'm saying it is better to plan. It is wise to plan. One day, our primary school headmaster, by that time, when I was young, he used to say, "It is wise to plan. If your axe is blunt and you do not sharpen it, you will have to work harder." So let's remove fear, guys, and start planning. People don't want to talk. People don't want to plan. People act as if they've got all this together. They've got everything in order. No, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. We have got millions of people that are in South Africa that are not documented, and we are seeing this on news wherever, social media every day. People are marching, calling those people to go back where they are coming from. Number one, we see people are being arrested each and every day. People are being deported. But must we wait until that one or two, three that are arrested today, they sleep in the cells? Tomorrow, four, five, six that are arrested sleep in the cell until their truck or bus is full. They're transported to the border. Must we go back like that unplanned? No plan, nothing. When you go back home, you let me tell you, it's not everyone who will get home and find a silver plate waiting for him or her, just to be served on a silver plate and say, "Oh, we are back home. Start from this. We are giving you this. Start from here to build your life up." It's not everyone. Of course, some people, they'll find some things waiting for them there. Some other people are connected. Some other people are having families that can afford to give them a stepping stone. But some others, the majority, when I say some others, I'm talking about the majority. Majority of the people, it's just blank, blank. They'll just land today. I've landed back home. No money to go and buy bread. No money to start any income generating project. No money to start anything. They will freeze. They will say, as long as I'm home, and life also will be so tough. And sometimes when life is tough, people make wrong decisions because of circumstances and situations. So hence I'm saying, let us be wise people. Let us be wise. Remove fear. Let's come together. You see, I want to see men, people that will say, you know what? Uh, we have heard that our president also will be there in Durban. So we will go and wait for him there. We want to talk to him. We will. I know people will say no. There'll be security. People will not be allowed to. No, no, no. That's not true. Like I told you, people were told if you are planning to march, there will be army, there will be all these things. I'm talking about people with a heart, a genuine heart, not people who want to go and disrupt things there. Don't go with a barbaric nature there to want to go and cause havoc, cause a problem there. No, go with a genuine heart, a heart that is concerned, and meet your president and say, "Mr. President, I want to have a word with you." Be genuine and sincere about what you want to tell him, and I believe that he will listen. Okay, if I can get an opportunity to go and speak on your behalf, I will. Trust me. Those with transport who want to transport me there, please, let's drive there. Or those that want to go with me, let's go there. is solving our problems. We talk with the leaders. We find a common ground. We find a solution for our children and our children's children. Because if we don't do it, at the end of the day, we will be stuck. Even if we don't go there now, even when they leave, we can still follow them, go and sit down with them, talk to them, and see what we can come up with. I know many people just say, this one is dreaming. Well, I can be dreaming, but one day when I come from there, I will show you that you see the dream has come true. The dream has come true. May I believe that there is nothing that can stop me. That's what I believe. I don't believe that there is something that can stop me from doing what I want. It can be my choices. It can be my choices because sometimes we make wrong choices. Sometimes we make choices that we regret later. Sometimes, but the fact that there is something that can stop me from doing what I want to do, I doubt. We choose to live the way we live. All of us. We choose to become what we want to become. All of us, because all of us the we have got the opportunity. We are given a free will. Uh, each and every person, you have to choose what you want to be. Choose what you want to be. For example, if someone can walk and climb a mountain, and you decide to stay at the base of the mountain and not climb, the one who climbed will be on top there, and you who didn't climb will be down there. And then whose fault will it be? It's your choice because you didn't choose to climb. So, guys, I don't want to be too long. I don't want to be too long. Let me close it here today. We'll meet tomorrow 8 p.m. Thank you so much. This is Mr. Nube, aka Seven Jones, your host. So we'll meet again 8 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.